Okay, hello. Thank you all for coming. We really wanted to do this to honor Violet because she brought so many people, so many different things. And, you know, they say children, you know, are superheroes and, you know, they can put up with so much being so small. And it's really amazing having witnessed the powers Violet had. And ultimately, I think that was bringing people together and bringing joy and love, pure joy and love. So I want to say a special thank you to all the medical staff and community supports that have come. I see a couple over here. At the front, we have some butterflies for you guys to sign. If you know other staff or coworkers that would also like to sign one, please feel free to grab some and get them back to us. They will be attached to the canvas over there that Gavin and I had painted. Everything you see here was made with love. And I thank all the volunteers that helped me and Gavin and all the family that have come to our need and given us support and love. So thank you to everyone. I think Myles, Violet's uncle, will be the first to speak. So I would like to welcome him to take the mic because I'm just rambling. I can't get it off.
You got a hair on and stuff there. Whew. I think Amanda did a pretty good job of thanking everybody who's here. I did want to express my gratitude as well. Firstly, I do want to thank the Gillies family for providing us this wonderful venue. I honestly cannot think of a better place to honor Violet than here at this Lavender Farm. I remember when we first got here, and I took a look around and I'm like, this whole thing is purple. I mean, what a wonderful way to celebrate this special girl, Violet, you know? Like, I mean, I've said this so many times with you and with Gavin and just with people that I'm talking to in general, and I wanna, I'm not a particularly superstitious person and whatnot, but it really does seem like when it comes to Violet, the universe does kind of line up in special ways. And again, I want to thank the Gillies family for hearing Amanda and Gavin and Violet's story and allowing us to have this here. I want to thank everybody here for coming. I want to thank the volunteers. It's meant so much to see so many of my friends come out and support my family in such a time of need. And I can honestly tell you, for those of you that are watching on live stream, it means the world to all of us that you are here either in person or digitally. It means the world that you guys have, donated to help make this event possible. It means the world to me personally that you have donated your time and that you are here. So I just wanted to thank you guys as well as Amanda's thank you. And I want to thank Amanda and Gavin. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be having this special tribute for this special little girl. And again, thanks guys. I was having quite a bit of a challenge writing this speech as I usually do. I'm quite a bit of a scatterbrain, and it doesn't get easier under the gun. So I was kind of trying to find something that I could associate and get like a thread that I could start from. So I started with Violet's name. So I just kind of did some word association and whatnot, and something was kind of coming, but then a friend sent something to me on Facebook, and it was a chart. And it was a chart showing the wavelengths of light. Humans can only see a very narrow band of light. And I know that there's people like in the medical staff here that actually have scientific backgrounds, so I hope I'm not screwing any of this up. But humans can only see a very narrow band of light. And it's called the spectrum of visible light. And on this spectrum, you have two ends. On the one end, you have the longest wavelengths, which are red, and they're essentially the least intense. And on the other end, you have violet. Violet has the shortest wavelength of any color in the visible light spectrum. It is the most intense. Having violet in our lives was nothing short of an intense experience, but it was also very beautiful. Violet, the color of purple, has always been associated with beauty, the flower, lavender, but is also associated with power, royalty, Roman emperors. We're all attracted to the color purple. One of those royals was actually one of Amanda's favorite, the artist named Prince. She just missed that one. The name violet just conveys an intensity, a power, but also a great beauty. Very few words in the English language, carry this kind of force. So, Gavin, Amanda, I don't know if you know this at the time, but when you name that girl, you guys hit the nail on the head, man. I cannot think of a better way to describe Violet's life other than intense, powerful, and beautiful. But we are in another phase. Violet is not the end of the line for light on the spectrum. It is just the end of the visible light. As wavelengths shrink and light becomes more intense, it becomes ultraviolet. It leaves the realm of what we can see and it becomes something more intense, more powerful. In a room full of redheads, I don't need to remind you guys how powerful UVs are. This is where we are now. We are at the end of what we can physically perceive as violet. It's a change in form. Violet is now ultraviolet. You may not see her, but you can definitely feel her. She is all around us, literally. I mean, just take a look around at this wonderful venue we have. Is it a testament to the power and beauty of Violet's life, however short it was? And in this form, she can be wherever she wants to be. She doesn't need to be tied to a hospital bed. She can go where she wants. And where she wants to be is right here with us right now. She wants to be here with us as we show her how much that we loved her and how much she meant to us and how much she changed us. Since Violet passed, I often find myself talking to people at how much she changed me for the better. I don't know if you guys have seen the original Blade Runner, but I feel like Rutger Hauer's character at the end of that movie, when he's kind of just staring off when I talk to people at Violet, because I'm like, I've seen things that you people would not believe, and that's honestly the way that I feel. Like I just, having her in my life was a transformative experience, and she was a gift, and I thank you guys so much for providing me that gift and allowing me to see truly the power of love in a way that I otherwise wouldn't have. It's I don't know what other words to say besides it's transformative. It's changed me as a person. After seeing what I've seen in the past 3 years, I am fundamentally changed. I'm a true believer in the power of love, and that's because of Violet, Gavin, and Amanda. Because I watched those three go through hell with nothing but love to keep them together. And I watched you guys all grow. Gavin, when I first met you, I didn't really know what to make of you, buddy. You were kind of You were pretty.
I don't know what to make myself.
You were pretty quiet, pretty standoffish. Like, kept to yourself. You were kind of the hermetic, guy with the cat and the guitar, and you foraged for mushrooms and stuff. But getting to know you has just been, it's been truly amazing. The strength of character and will that you have shown, the strength of your love for Violet has been nothing short of astonishing. And I'm never going to forget, in our last day with her, when it was you, myself, and Violet in the room. Amanda had to take a break, and of course there was a lot of crying that day, and there was a lot of sadness. But the one thing I'll never forget was when I looked over at you. You were in amazement. You were in astonishment of the past 3 years. And I remember you saying, you're like, wow. You just kept saying, wow. Like, I was a father, we did this. We had this wonderful child, and we went through hell together, and we never gave up on each other. And I will always carry that with me. And that's one of those moments that fundamentally changed me. So again, I thank you. Amanda, obviously I've known you my whole life. But I'll be honest, when I heard that you were pregnant, I was a little scared. Because you really weren't that far removed from, not really knowing how to wash the dishes or do your laundry or whatever. So, I was like, man, this is an insane challenge. I mean, forget everything, all the complications and stuff like that, but just being a mother is insane. And over the course of, I was with you at McMaster when you got that final, that first diagnosis that she was going to be born with that heart condition. And you handled that like a champ. And, for 3 years onward, I watched you just be a force of nature for that girl. And, I remember when we were kids and you used to, there were a couple times where, you would have to, do a profile on who was your hero. And Amanda and I were really close, so she would always, she would come over and be like, Myles, like, we had to do like a, who's my hero thing. And you were my hero. And I can honestly tell you over the course of these past 3 years, watching everything that you've done, how strong you were for yourself, for Gavin, and for that little girl. You are my hero. And I say that truly because, I've never been a parent, but I saw firsthand, all the challenges that you guys faced and the grace that you handled it with. And I don't know if I'm that kind of person. Like, it was really something amazing to me. So I thank you. And I also want to thank Violet. I do believe that she's still with us. She's with us in so many ways, and one of the ways is that she's helped me grow as a person. I've learned not to take the little things for granted. I remember I work at a school, and I was talking to my secretary, and she was talking about her plans for the long weekend, and she was going to be with her family and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, that sounds amazing. Because I had actually learned not to take any of that for granted. Those are the special moments. Those are the moments that you live for. It's not, status or money or any of the passing stuff. It's this love that you guys carried. And I truly do see that now. So again, I thank you guys. I get approached by a lot of people and they ask me, how I'm feeling and if I'm sad. And I truly am sad. There are times when I find myself, being incredibly sad. But I can honestly say the dominating feeling that I feel when I think about Violet and my time with her and the time that she was with us is I am so grateful. I'm grateful for every day that we had with her. You know, I mean, you used to, you send me a lot of video chats and stuff like that, and sometimes I just feel like, but, you know, those were so special, those were so precious, and you'll get to see them on some of the slides we have up here, but I am truly grateful to have had this little girl in my life. And I'm grateful to have seen everything, just what you guys were, that love. That girl was a gift. And just because we can't see her, it doesn't mean she's not with us. She has become ultraviolet, and she will always be with us. She'll be in my actions. She'll be in my deeds. I want to do better things in the world because of Violet. I want to try and to make the world better because she helped me feel empowered and feel the need to do that. You know, there's a lot of things. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but you know, she changed me as a person. So I'll leave you guys with this. It's actually, I don't know if it's actually a quote from this author, but it's attributed to him, and it was one of Violet's favorite authors. Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." And I'm going to try and keep smiling.
Hello. Okay. Thank you, Myles. As always, beautifully written and well said. Thank you. I'm sorry if I start crying during this, but what I'm about to read is an open letter to my daughter, Violet. It's short, so here we go. Dear Violet, there will always be a part of me missing, and it's you. In that space, I will keep all the joy that you have brought me, all the happiness you gave me, and all the love we have between us. For all the things you never got to experience, I treasure the things you accomplished. Abolishing expectations. For all the things you were forced to endure, I cherish the love and happiness you radiated and magnetized in others. For the short time you were given, I am grateful for the peace that you are in. I will always miss you. I will always love you. And for the rest of my life, I will always be thinking of you. You were and always will be my light in the dark haze. Happy 3rd birthday, baby girl. Love, Mom. I'd like to welcome Amanda to speak.
Hello, everybody. I distinctly remember the day I first got to meet Violet. Amanda and Gavin led me through the twists and turns of Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto with the familiarity and confidence that only a warrior parent can know. The tour ended in a room like no other hospital ward, with one glaring exception. In amongst the beeps and pulses, tubes and hushed voices, lay a swaddled bundle of beauty named Violet. What I remember most about that day is being amazed at the power this small bundle had already bestowed in my world. In a short amount of time, Violet had rewritten Amanda and Gavin. You can see Violet in the way Amanda smiles now. It's wider and brighter, and her laugh is much louder now too. And in Gavin's eyes, you can always see Violet whenever he says her name. Violet brought with her love, and even though her story has progressed in a way that none of us wanted, her love stays with us, and she will always be a part of our story. Thank you.
Sorry, it doesn't look good under the mask. Hello. I think it'd be weird if you didn't already know who I am, but I'm Gavin. I'm Violet's dad. Everybody that comes up here says rambling on might be a bad thing, but I actually kind of intend on rambling on for a bit. I bent a lot of my will towards a song for Violet, which I'll sing at the end, but I thought I'd just kind of wing this one. There's so many friends and family here. So many people I love, and that love me back. People from near and far. We have family from Alberta. And we have friends from Nova Scotia. Came all the way here to see us. That's only a testament to how valuable Violet was and how deeply she touched us all. A lot of thanks have to go out. And I might not specifically mention you, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to think of you over the years and how you changed us and helped us. I'll first start with our small family from Lansdowne Community Center. The girls there helped Violet recover after her detriment and helped me to see how far she could come. And it was so lovely to work in tandem with them, to see them every week, to see how jazzed they were to help us, and to see that development in Violet. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. All the medical staff that's come, Sick Kids, McMaster, you guys are fantastic. Fantastic. The people we met made us feel safe. And Joe, where are you? There you are. You made me feel safe. Every time we spoke, when you were delivering terrible news to us, I felt that I was in a forum where I could speak my mind freely, without judgment, or I don't know, just I didn't have to feel bad about the way I felt, about the way I expressed myself. Greg couldn't be here today. He just recently had a baby, which is fantastic. Greg, his fingerprints are all over our last days, our final days with Violet. And he was a warm blanket on a cold day. He came to our house, saw that we were, ready for the worst and prepared us for it. And for that, I'll appreciate him forever. I'm thinking of his face right now. Myles and Crystal. Where's Crystal? Where's she? Where's Crystal? There she is. All right. Myles and Crystal, you guys, you're the base level of bricks that helped keep us up. Okay? Myles, I love your nature. Crystal, I just love you. There's others, but those are the first two that really come to mind. I've wanted to be, well, actually, no. Who here, by a show of hands, has seen the movie 300? All right, so a couple of you. All right. So I've wanted to be a dad since 2006. That's the year 300 came out. And my sister and I, Tisha, there she is, from Alberta, we saw it together at the theater. And I remember in the opening scenes when Leonidas is teaching his son about respect and honor. I thought there was something valuable there, though I didn't at the time recognize it for what it was, and I see now what I liked about it. And it was that he was being active and diligent in passing on worthwhile morals and lessons and building the person that he wanted his child to be. When Violet was first born, sure, we had a lot. We spent 7 or 9 months in hospital, and it was the most vicious, emotional roller coaster I was ever on. And at the start, I had to try to blend that. I had to pass on lessons as well as I could. And that's one of my favorite things about being a father, was actively narrating our day so Violet could see how language changes and flows. Just embedding small lessons in everything that I said to her. There's a lot of things about being a dad that I liked and that I like. But reading stories is another aspect that I love so much. And I felt through those stories I could just teach Violet that everybody's different and that, yeah, good. And just, I don't know, diversity and variation, I guess, is what I hope to pass on to her. That's why I liked being a dad. It's okay. I'll take my water. Grab my water. Oh, yep. Hey, there's water. Oh. Before I sing my song, I'm going to let you in on a memory that I haven't shared with anybody before. I won't be able to describe it well enough to encompass how I felt about it at the time or how I feel about it now. But we came home, I believe, June 26, June 29, 2019. And during those summer months, there was a day where it was overcast like today. Violet and I were just at home. And Amanda and I, we love nature, the outdoors. We feel a oneness with it. We feel a spirituality with it all. And that's something that Amanda and I strive so very much to imbue into Violet. It was a soft drizzle, and I wanted her to feel the rain on her face. So I took her in my arms, we went outside, and what I remember most was that I was holding her right in my arms like this. And we were both just letting the rain fall on our face. And she looked so damn happy. And I felt in that moment, we felt something. It was so grand, so wonderful. So often do we try to fight the rain. You know, we get our raincoats and we get our umbrellas. But how often do you really stop and just look up and let it hit you in the face, run down like it's tears? And it even seems like Mother Nature is mourning for us today as well. It's such a beautiful memory. And I never told anybody about it. And I hope that maybe you can get an idea of what it was like. Maybe you can take that with you, as well as one of these lovely ornaments. I was up. Can I have a tissue? I was up until midnight last night, trying to finish my song for you guys. I got there. And I just hope that I can do it justice. You know, I came here and played it a couple times downstairs. I think I got a good idea of what's going on. So if you just bear with me, I'll get it ready. I haven't committed it to memory, so I need cue cards. Sorry, guys. Hey, Justin. Hey, guys. Well, you may recognize this from any photos that you've ever seen with me and Violet. Music is something that I wanted to introduce to her so badly. It makes you feel good. It'll take you out of a bad spot, put you in a good one. It's not super loud, but I'll do what I can with what I got. Oh. Hey, Corey, you got a pick on you?
That'd be okay.
Hey, you know, yeah, we'll do it without Ken. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Oh, that's handsome. All right. Well, I did it. Grew up and had a baby, and oh, she shined day and night. What I didn't know is that I'd have to watch her come and go, and so we'll cry for the rest of our lives. But the day is darkest just before the dawn, and that's why I wrote for you this song. Oh yeah, the day you were born was the day I learned to cry. But now you're gone, I think something's broken inside. I'll take your mommy's hand and curl it in mine, and we can take it one day at a time. Oh mama, well you done so good for so long. You're so strong. Well, your love and your patience made a man wanna change his ways and grow. I want you to know, without you there, I would have fallen down. My mind was a mess. Nah, fuck. And here we go. And without you there, I would have fallen down. My mind was a mess, and you brought me around 'cause you loved me. Well, fuck. 'Cause you loved me and let you in. Together, baby, we win. This life can bring you down. Your love can bring me back up. This life can bring you down. Oh, your love can bring me back up. Your love can bring me back up. Well, I did it. Grew up and had a baby, and oh, she shined. That's me. Next we got another song from Vanessa and Tim.
I hope these words. Oh, okay. I got it now. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. I don't have really much to say, but this song has always reminded me of her. And I don't think of it as a love song, more of as just a very strong, empowering person song. And that's definitely how I feel when I think about Violet. Okay. remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking, it's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. Pray it won't fade away. I can see your halo. You hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't begin and put me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking, it's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Pray it won't fade away. I can see your halo. I can see your halo, 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 halo.
Hello? Okay. Well, thank you for the lovely speeches and memories and stories. I know I thanked the medical staff earlier, but I did want to say that from the bottom of Gavin and our heart, and mine, I guess. Really, without you, we would never have had the time that we did. She was a gift, and therefore could not last forever. Please, if you haven't already, there is a guest book up front. There are the butterflies for the medical staff, and please take a walk around. We have so many items that we feel represent Violet and her life. And over at this end, there are also some memorial balls for each person. So please don't leave without taking one. We have our servers setting up the food. So right now, we are going to have a butterfly release, as long as it's not pouring. Would any of the children like to help release some butterflies? All right, can I get all the kids wanting to help release butterflies to follow Grandma Crystal? So,
I have to grab that guy and bring it over.
yes, yep,
Okay.
yeah.
Hopefully don't lose it.
Oh, yeah. So the butterflies will be released just in the opening of the barn. So if we can very safely line up where you'll be able to see the butterflies. So thank you.
Butterfly.
It's on you, Mom.
There.
There you go.
Yeah, go outside. Hey guys, watch it. Gale force winds. Where'd he go? Oh boy.
I said, get your arse over here.
I didn't know they would come in fast.
I already saved a bird. What are we doing now?
Saving the black ones.
Hey, let him outside. Go outside.
Yeah, or else he'll blow back in.
Go back in.
Yeah. So Brandon, go outside, then blow back in if you're in the doorway here.
Here, do like pink.
Yeah, when they're
Give them a coat ride.
they've been sitting.
Yeah, well, the worst.
They were like refrigerated. Now that we've gone this far, I want to go check on my bird.
So, actually, can you take it around the tables? Show the displays?
For those of you who are still on, I'm just going to take you back through the barn for a quick look at some of the things that Amanda and Gavin have put up on display for about Violet. So, just give me 1 minute. Sorry, everybody. So this is where the speeches happened, and then there's a bunch of tables set up here for Violet. This is all work that Amanda, Gavin. I was here a bit last night. There was a bunch of volunteers that have helped out with this, and we want to thank them. Lizzie Goss and John Steinberg are here right now, and they've taken time out of their day to come help us out with this, and I thank them greatly. Mandy Battler helped with graphic. These are Violet's bravery beads, of which she collected many. They tell the story of a journey. They serve as a reminder of bravery in the face of a procedure or an event in their treatment. So yes, obviously Violet had a lot of those. So yeah, somebody says it feels like we're there with you. Oh, Sin. Well, thank you for helping set this up here, Sin. It's you and Dan helped make this possible, so thank you. This is actually one of my favorite pieces here. It was a mold of their hands. Mandy made that, if you're there. And then these bubble displays here. Because all this stuff is handmade.
You did a great job.
There was a guy choked up a couple times.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I would have just went up there and cried and walked away. I know.
Here are some of sorry, I've got a live video.
That's okay.
Here are some of Violet's favorite books here. Obviously, we've got The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss, but we also have a custom book about Amanda, Gavin, and Violet. And these were actually read to Violet on her last day. Yeah, okay, Amanda, so we lost a bunch of folks because of connection, but we do have some folks online, so would you like to say something real quick to everybody who's been kind of watching the ceremony?
Yeah, so I just want to...
I got it, just so they can hear.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing in this moment to celebrate a wonderful life. I appreciate all the support that everybody has shown over the past 3 years. So much help. We could not have, given her such a good life without that support from the community, friends, and family. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I really hope that you enjoyed sharing the memories with us. So thank you.
And this video will be, once the live is over, people can actually share it and we can share it out on Facebook.
Yes. Yep.
So, okay guys, seems like we're having pretty shoddy connectivity at the moment, so I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you guys all again for coming, where you are from all over the world to come and watch us, and Thank you, and we'll see you. Take care, everybody.